Everybody, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are checking out a song you guys wanted me to check out for ages. You guys have been telling me to check this one out for so long. It's Tom MacDonald, If I Change. And you know what that means? Because we're going back in time, because we're going back to 2015, then what are we going to get? What kind of Tom are we going to get? Dark Tom. All these old Tom MacDonald songs, well, they're pretty dark. So I think If I Change, which was what, 6-7 years ago, it's probably going to be another dark Tom. So I hope you guys are ready for this descent into the darkness that was in Tom's mind at this time. But before we do that, I've just got something to say. I have a second channel now. And on the second channel, I'm going to be doing reactions to, like, checking out stuff about Tom MacDonald's behind the scenes, interviews, that sort of stuff. His trailers, you know, he does the trailers to the albums. All of that stuff is going to be on the second channel. Loads of behind the scenes to Tom MacDonald and Nova. Loads of, like, awesome stuff. Some try not to laugh challenges as well. But more importantly, the reaction you guys have been asking for a long time, I'll be checking out Tom MacDonald, I'm Corny, with my wife, which I have a funny feeling might actually be up the night this video goes up. So I definitely recommend checking it out. If it is up, then the link will be at the end of this video. If either way, the link will be in the description of this video. So if you want to check out my wife and me reacting to Tom MacDonald, I'm Corny, then you need to go check out the second channel. Anyway, enough of my waffling bollocks. Let's jump into Tom MacDonald, If I Change. It's a 7-minute long song as well, which is a bit interesting.
If I change from it, y'all gon' stick around. If I change from it, will y'all still hold me down? If the money get me tripping, will you be there while I'm winning? Or you finished, then you gonna bounce? Yeah. So know you cool with me now. Yeah. But if I change from it,
will you hate me when the shit change? I know people switch it up. And you know I'll do my best for you. Sometimes that just isn't good enough. I've been on your television acting like I don't know you. And you're probably pissed off cause you feel like I owe you. But I did it on my own, man, it's just like I told you. My shit about to pop like I shook up the soda.
I'm just gonna say, this intro is cold. This intro is cold. Obviously, Tom MacDonald's voice back in the day was very different. I don't know if this is his real voice or a voice he put on. I think we've all discussed it, and we're pretty sure this is a voice he put on just so he could fit in with the rap at the time, the modern rap at the time of this. And now he's more confident and more happy and more at home in his own shoes that we get the Tom MacDonald we love today. But he's always got a different voice in his old stuff. But one thing I've always noticed as well with his old stuff, it's very dark. So I'm expecting this to take a turn for the worse very soon.
But I did it on my own, man, it's just like I told you. My shit about to pop like I shook up the soda. Tell me what the fuck you think I'm doing so different. Got a couple tattoos, but the mood is consistent. I've been shooting for the stars, now the moon ain't so distant. And I've been in and out the city, ain't pay you with a visit. Don't be mad about the way. You trying to get away from it. We been cool from the jump all day. But if I change from it, yeah.
if I change from it, y'all gon' stick around. If I change from it, will y'all still hold me down? If the money get me tripping, will you be there while I'm winning? Or you finished, then you gonna bounce? So know you cool with me now.
Yeah.
But if I change from it, yeah.
I think, first of all, it sounds like this was Tom, maybe like, because when you look at these songs, when you go to these old songs, you see Tom sort of descent into where his mind's going. And it sounds like with If I Change, it's a descent into where his mind's going in the sense that maybe he's not comfortable in what he's doing, with the sort of style of music he's doing, he's not comfortable. I'm also really interested to see how popular these songs were when they came out, because obviously looking back at them now Tom's got more of an audience. Back in the day, these are going to grow naturally because of that, but back in the day, how many views, how big was he when he was doing stuff like this? Because the music videos have done very well. So he definitely creates this image of being like bigger than I can imagine he was at the time. But also the skill has always been there. And one thing with these music videos as well that keeps blowing my mind is Tom's acting skills. Very impressed by his acting skills. And also, it seems like at this point in his life, he was wondering about, like, maybe he wasn't comfortable with the sort of music he was doing. He wanted to change, wanted to be more real. And now, if you look at the Tom now, the music's completely different. So he finally took that jump and changed, and I think we're all very thankful for it, because the Tom we have today is the Tom we all love.
So know you cool with me now.
Yeah.
But if I change from it, yeah.
Will you ride when the road bang? I know people getting jealous.
Beat change up there.
They've been talking hella bad about us. And I've been trying to protect it. I know that all the rumors ain't about to slow down. They got ammunition loaded up in my hometown. They got shooters in the city holding on to the rounds. No serial number, so they will never be found. But tell me what the fuck you think I'm worried about. Touchdown in the city, I don't hurry out. I will judge you when they call the executioner to kill you. I ain't even gonna call the fucking jury out. I ain't tripping cause I been there where they coming from. I ain't sleeping, got a grip on it.
Alright, I'm trying to follow the story here. It seems like, with all his old stuff, I find it really hard to break down the lyrics because they're like movies, so I'm literally just watching the story unfold. Like I said, it's literally like watching a movie with a back-end soundtrack when you watch old Tom MacDonald stuff. And I'm feeling like, we got Brandon there, and so Brandon's getting baptized, right? So I'm following the story here. So the guy's got the Bible, these are both two priests, and they're baptizing Brandon. That's what I got from it.
Second place talking crazy about the number one. But I don't give a shit about it. Yeah. If I change, and I promise you I will, never be the same.
I wonder how cold that water is.
I'm just trying to keep it real. Yeah. You already know the deal. I'm trying to get a house in the hills with a view. Couple car garage and a pool on the roof. I'm about to change and I owe it all to you. Yeah. If I change from it, are y'all gonna stick around? If I change from it, will y'all still hold me down? If the money get me tripping, will you be there while I'm winning? Or you finished and you're gonna bound? I know you're cool with me now, but if I change from it, word.
If I change from it, y'all gon'
What's going on? What's going on? Are they part? Like I said, these videos. These are more watch-alongs. When we go back to old Tom MacDonald, I feel like they're not reactions, they're just watch-alongs. Because I've got nothing to say, I'm watching a movie. I'm not listening to a song, I'm not watching a music video, I'm watching a flipping movie. Poor Brandon, man. How many times has poor Brandon been killed by Tom?
If I change from it, word.
If I change from it, y'all gon' stick
No,
around.
Brandon!
If I change from it,
Not
y'all
again!
still hold me down. If the money get me tripping, will you be there while I'm winning? Know you finished, then you gonna bounce. I know you cool with me now, but if I change from it, yeah.
Brandon, no! Brandon! What's going on?
You know what the funny thing about faith is?
What's going on? What's going on? It's now changed like a spoken word? I'm really confused. All right, let's rewind a little bit. You got how's Tom still doing this to me? After all these reactions, how's he still getting this kind of reaction from me? What the hell's going on?
You know what the funny thing about faith is? It's got a lot in common with bullets. They both keep us alive. They both kill people. The main difference between faith and bullets, though, it's easier to run out of bullets than it is faith. A man can't run out of faith, though.
Have any of you ever seen the movie The Mist? Have you ever seen the movie The Mist? This is making me think of The Mist. If you haven't, I'm not going to spoil the ending. If you have, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to spoil it. If you haven't, and you want to see a really dark, twisted, horrible movie, then watch the movie The Mist. That's all I'm going to say.
People tell me that they lose faith in things all the time, which I never really understood, but the way I see it, maybe it's not that a man loses faith. Maybe faith loses him. Maybe faith is like the sun shining down into a field on a hot summer day. If you walk into the forest, the sunlight doesn't shine down on you as often. It shines down on you, but only in the places where the trees let it through. The further you wander into those woods, the darker it gets. Eventually, it's so deep into the goddamn bush that the sun don't shine through anymore. You know what they say though. Halfway is as far as you can walk into the woods. The other half you're walking out. Maybe that means that the...
I mean, it's true. It's true. You can only walk into anything or anywhere halfway, and then you start walking out. I like that about the woods. You can only get lost halfway, and then, you know, the rest of the half you're finding your way out of it. That's what people say. That's why people say just keep walking in one direction. Eventually, you're gonna come out. Eventually. However, there is like there was that scientific analysis of people getting lost in forests. I don't know if you guys saw it a while ago, where they basically put like, I can't remember how they did it, but they did like put people in forests and told them just to walk in a straight line or something, and I think it was like the majority of them would always somehow end up turning in a circle because it was impossible to keep bearings in something like that. It was like the odd one or two could walk in a straight line. I don't know if you guys, it was a paper ages ago. I definitely want to check that out again. But yeah, it's interesting how something like that can get you so turned around. Also, and I haven't addressed this, but Tom is naked. Yeah, that's right. Tom is bi-ass naked. He's naked. Are we about to see Tom's dong? Are we about to see Tom's? Probably not on YouTube. Oh man, this is heavy. With all of Tom's old stuff, heavy, emotional, raw. Always, all of his stuff. I mean, it's still the same today. I mean, it is, isn't it? Still the same today. He's never changed.
Maybe that means that there's hope on the other side.
Naked Tom! Butt-ass naked Tom!
Maybe faith is waiting to shine down on you when you come out the other end. What worries me is when you reach that other end, will God have already passed judgment for what happened in the dark times? I don't know. That reminds me of something, though. You know what my favorite part of the Bible is? It's from the King James Version.
We're getting a bit of Tom butt crack. I know I'm making jokes and this is really heavy. But it is very heavy, it's very emotional. He's talking about faith. I didn't realize... I'd like to know more about Tom's faith, to be honest, because I don't know anything about it. I don't know. I really don't. And I think a lot of people do that on purpose. I mean, you guys don't know much about mine. I do it on purpose as well. It's just because we're one family here and it shouldn't matter. That's why. And I think maybe Tom's done the same thing. Maybe Tom doesn't address it because we're one family and it shouldn't matter. We got the booty!
From the King James Version. James 5:16. Confess your faults to one another. And pray for one another, that ye may be healed. The effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. You know what that means? That means all your shit can be swept away, just like the dirt on the hood of my truck. That's why I like it so much.
I think Tom's more country than we realize. Oh. I think that's it. Alright, okay, couple of things. First thing, Tom is way more country than we realize. I think that's why he's done songs with Struggle, Upchurch, and now he's released a whole album with ACAL. I haven't actually got that album yet. But don't worry, I plan to. I'm looking forward to the next music video drop. You guys have to let me know what the album's like. But yeah, I think Tom is way more country than we realize, or he lets on to be. I think he's a big country boy at heart. I feel that. The other thing is, what the hell did I just watch? What I just watched? Old Tom is crazy. Old Tom is absolutely crazy. Crazy. I mean, we don't have many songs left now, do we? We've got like number 7. I think we've got a couple more as well, but we're pretty much at the end of our Tom MacDonald journey, our Tom MacDonald discovery. And it's been interesting. It's been one interesting ride, but we're not quite there yet. So I'm not going to say anything just yet. And we still got a hell of a lot of Nova. We still got Brandon Hart to go back and check out. we, my friends, are only just getting started. But like I said at the beginning of the video, the journey is going to continue on the second channel. If you want to see my wife's reaction into the Tom MacDonald world, then you need to go over there, hit that subscribe button, because yeah, that second channel, I'm going to do some interesting stuff on there, my friends. Anyway, enough of my waffling bollocks. It's time to wrap up and end this video. I have nothing to say. Tom MacDonald's old videos are crazy. That's all I can say. They're crazy. Not like Nova's, because Nova's old videos are actually crazy. Tom's are crazy as in they're just dark. He tells these stories. It's he's always had really good music videos, basically. Always had really good, really well done music videos. And this is a fantastic music video. It's quite dark. I don't really understand the premise. You know, talking about man losing faith, but I like when they were part of a religion. It's a bit of a strange one, but it's dark and it's beautifully done as well. Beautifully shot. And I actually really enjoyed the song. It was actually a really good song. It just goes to show, like I've been saying in all these old videos, Tom's had the talent from day one. He's had the talent from day one. It's so interesting to see the progression of this guy that we just all grow to love. This guy that just wants to speak truth and facts. And then, yeah, If I Change, a reaction you guys wanted me to do for a while. Wow, that was a ride. That was a ride. Anyway, my friends, I hope wherever you are in the world, you're having a good day, you're having a good time, and as always, you amazing people. Never change, stay safe, and more importantly, stay real. Stay real. And as always, you right there, my friend. See me in the next video.